patriot does. That's what a true American does. We ask questions.
You, sir, have the power as well as the responsibility to initiate a truly independent congressional investigation into the events of 9/11 as well as its aftermath. We want our country back, Mr. President. Therefore, I'm not just calling on you and your team. I'm calling on each and every American citizen to wake up, stand up, and demand the truth. We're counting on you, Mr. President. Be on the right side of history.
And what did Thomas Jefferson say? What did he say the truest form of patriotism is? Dissent is the highest form of patriotism. Thomas Jefferson.
Are you now saying that they weren't asking to block an investigation?
An investigation must not interfere with the ongoing efforts to prevent the next attack.
Senator Tom Daschle said last week that you called him several times and urged him not to investigate the events of September 11th.
Tom's wrong. He has, I think, in this case, let's say a misinterpretation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Charlie Sheen's video message to the president. You just heard him live for an hour on air. And all of this is possible because of the listeners, the sponsors, the Genesis Network, my crew here. I want to thank all of our sponsors. We skipped 3 of the breaks today, but those will be replaced. It's just amazing. And we really are asking for it, doing this. But so, you got to stand up to murderers. You got to stand up to tyranny. Our ancestors did this at many key junctures, and many of them paid with their lives or their treasure or their names. All real men and women have to stand up against evil and corruption. And I told you back on Monday, before all this was launched, that Tuesday was only the beginning. It's about making it a debate with the president. It's about making it an issue of putting it on the plate of the president. It's about forcing those 20 points out there to be looked at. And no doubt, hundreds of major newspapers and hundreds of blogs and thousands of websites have posted 20 minutes with the president. Tens of millions conservatively, just 3.5, 4 days into this operation against the New World Order, have read 20 minutes with the president. I ask people to pray for us as well and pray for Charlie and pray for myself. A lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that I won't even get into here. But we cheerfully take it all. You've seen history here. Black Ops tried to stir things up on Tuesday, didn't work. And we rolled over that thanks to all of you getting the word out. And now his video address to the president is all over the web. Every major video site I looked at, it's the top video. It's just exploding. Go to Infowars.com and be part of the fight. Click on the big banner at the top of Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com that says 20 minutes with the president. And it's got the 20 minutes with the president, the audio interviews, the video interviews. When he was live on the show a few days ago for 10 minutes, the hour-long interview will be posted there today. But most importantly, the video address to the president by Charlie Sheen with all those key facts you just heard and saw, posted right there at the top. Take that video and send it to your entire email list. Show it to your coworkers. Print off the URL and the article. Give it to people. And don't stop. You're watching this 6 months from now, a year from now. Get it out to everybody. We have no future if these terrorists that committed these attacks are able to continue to operate. All of you that serve this evil system in Black Ops, they're putting stuff in your water. They're putting stuff in your vaccines. This is a diabolical group of eugenicists. The White House science chief wrote the government textbook, Eco Science, John P. Holdren, calling for sterilizing us, poisoning us, putting poisons in our water. This is real. Reality is so much wilder than most people can even imagine. And I just commend the courage of Charlie Sheen. He's an incredible person when you know him in person. And he's a great family man. Imagine, he became a famous movie star. He was like 16 in Red Dawn. All those big movies when he was 20, 21, 22. And all the media can do is focus on little petty things in his past. When it's well known what goes on in Washington dwarfs anything Sheen ever did, or the exaggerations. He is an amazing person. And again, I know a lot of other big Hollywood people that I've run into over the years, and I've consulted on films and been in a few films like Scanner Darkly, Waking Life, Winona Ryder, Woody Harrelson, Keanu Reeves, a lot of others I'm not going to mention, even bigger, because they've asked me not to. They don't have the courage that Charlie Sheen has. And I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying that Bruce Willis went public somewhat, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let Bruce, what Bruce really says he believes, I'm going to just, he said the same people that killed Kennedy are running things now, and he no longer follows the phony Republicans or the Democrats. He had a paradigm shift. But I challenge Bruce Willis to contact us and come on the show. I challenge all these other people, and I challenge people in the media and people in music and people in entertainment to come public. They can't stop us all. And that's what the big announcement is that we're standing up with courage, we're taking action, and Charlie Sheen's asking for your help right now today. And instead of letting the media put out all their hit pieces, put out their disinfo, use the 9/11 staged attacks to set up more of a police state, to use Homeland Security against conservatives, gun owners, veterans, as they now admit they're doing. They've built this whole police state. From day one, it was meant for the American people and the people of the world. Same systems are being set up worldwide. We're standing up and saying we're not going along with this. We're done. We're saying that we understand the control grid that's being set up, and we understand our children and grandchildren and their children have no future if we don't stop this scientific dictatorship. I'm going to take some phone calls now. Danny in Tennessee. Danny, you're on the air.
Hi, Alex.
Welcome.
I just want to start off by saying thank you to Charlie Sheen for his great effort. And I know the great amount of courage it takes for him to do that. And it's been a while.
You have no idea. The White House indicted Mark Cuban over even helping us. And then Mark beat it.
I remember all those things happening, you know, as we've gone along, trying to make progress and, you know, expose the truth. This is, you know, it's a war.
I mean, do people realize what we're doing as leaders in this? I mean, we're in the arena with a 9-foot, 500-pound, vicious, fire-breathing gladiator of the New World Order.
Yep, and I don't think a lot of people appreciate what you are doing, and people like Charlie, and you know all the other great leaders. But I want to also make a key point, and I want people to be thinking about it, because I want people to start realizing that we need to expose the Bilderbergs, and you know more people need to be focused on those people. Because
yeah, the real power elite, not just the puppets like Obama, and on the flu hype they're having, and the financial implosion. We try to cover it all.
Those are the people that right now are probably looking at this.
In fact, bring Endgame in here. It's on the table. Go ahead. No, you're absolutely right. Those are the people. Go ahead.
Those are the people that in my heart, I believe they're looking at everything we do, and they know what's going on. And they're the ones that sit there and call the shots and say, oh look, they're going after our puppet Obama. They come up with the plan. They come up with a plan of action, and that's why the media, they block for Obama, and then Obama blocks for those people. That's
right. I appreciate your call. Great football analogy. And what we put in this film 2 years ago is totally documented in the government's own textbook, Eco-Science. Absolutely. Good job, Danny, with those points. Tom in New Hampshire. Tom, you're on the air.
Alex, great to be on with you. It's an honor.
Honor to have you with us.
Do you think this is the last chance for 9/11 truth to come through?
No, we're never going to stop. We're never going to stop. They're running hit pieces on us daily because they're scared of us. And but no, I mean, we do need to expose government-sponsored terror to take that tool away from them, but expose the flu. I mean, I was on air January saying everything that was going to happen. I understand their operation, but yes, we need to all stand up and get involved.
Seems like a really important year. You've got the economic collapse coming around the corner, and then we could have dictatorship.
And they meant to use 9/11 to get the police state in control so they could engineer the engineered collapse and use that police state on us. Yes, it is key. But now we've got all these mainline conservative talk show hosts talking about Obama. That cue up for me, Savage, saying the government may stage terror attacks or is going to do it. That idea is now out there, and we've caused a massive awakening thanks to everybody taking action. So the news here is we're engaging them. We're having an effect. We have power. That's my main message.
So why do people in the media go along? There's got to be
because they're whores and they have mortgages and they enjoy the power trips of being on TV, and they haven't. They just are worldly. I appreciate your call. Really good points, Tom. Adrian in Rhode Island. Adrian, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex. It's great to be on.
Good to have you.
I'm a big fan of most of your work, especially the way you fight back against, the Orwellian perpetual state of war we have going on in this country. So thank you for that. That being said, though, I have to contribute Jeffersonian